The lake was too still. That's what Maya noticed first when she pulled off the highway near Peachland. Okanagan Lake stretched out beside her, flat as glass, reflecting the burnt orange sky. No wind, no ripples. Even the boats looked abandoned, their ropes slack, barely touching the water. She checked her phone, no signal. Of course, she muttered, grabbing her bag. The realtor had insisted the cabin was off-grid charm. Maya had heard cheap. After the breakup, cheap was exactly what she needed. The path down to the cabin wound through dry grass and twisted ponderosa pines. The air smelled faintly of sap and something else, something damp and old, like the inside of a forgotten basement. The cabin itself leaned slightly toward the lake, as if listening. Inside, it was cooler than expected. The windows were shut tight, but a faint draft slipped through anyway, brushing past her ankles. She dropped her bag and walked toward the back door. The lake was closer than she thought. Just a few steps down a narrow slope, and then, water. Still, silent, watching. Maya frowned. Weird. She turned back inside. That's when she heard it. A soft knock. 3 taps. Not on the door. Not on the wall. From underneath. She froze. Another 3 taps, louder this time. Hollow. As if coming from beneath the floorboards. Maya laughed nervously. Raccoons, she said out loud, as if naming it would make it true. The tapping stopped. She exhaled. See. Nothing. Then came the voice. Maya. It was faint. Wet. Like it had traveled through water to reach her. Her chest tightened. No one knew she was here yet. Maya. The floorboards creaked under her feet as she stepped back. Hello. She called, trying to sound firm. No answer. Then the tapping returned, faster now. Urgent. Scratching. Moving beneath her, following her steps. She bolted for the door and yanked it open. Outside, the lake had changed. It wasn't still anymore. It was breathing. The surface rose and fell in slow, unnatural pulses, like a chest inhaling and exhaling. The reflection of the sky warped with each movement, stretching and snapping back into place. And in the water, just beneath the surface, something pale shifted. Too large to be a fish. Too smooth to be driftwood. A face. Eyes open. Watching. Maya stumbled back, slamming the door shut. Her heart hammered against her ribs. Nope, she whispered. Nope, nope, nope. The tapping beneath the floor stopped. Silence. Relief crept in, thin and fragile. Then something cold wrapped around her ankle. She screamed and looked down. Water. It seeped up through the cracks in the floorboards, pooling around her feet. Clear at first, then darkening. Shapes moved within it. Hands. Dozens of them, pale and bloated, pressing up from below, fingers stretching through the gaps in the wood. Grabbing. Pulling. Maya kicked free and ran for the door again, but it wouldn't open. The handle wouldn't budge. Behind her, the water rose faster now, sloshing against the walls. Maya. The voice was clearer this time. Right behind her. She turned slowly. The floorboards near the center of the room bulged upward, splitting with a wet crack. Water surged through the opening, and with it, something climbed out. A figure, dripping and swollen, its skin stretched too tight, its eyes wide and unblinking. Its mouth opened. Lake water poured out as it spoke. You left. Maya shook her head. I've never been here, but even as she said it, something inside her twisted. A memory. A summer. Years ago. A party on a boat. Laughter. Alcohol. A dare. A girl leaning too far over the edge. A splash. And no one jumping in after her. We called for help, Maya whispered, voice breaking. We didn't, the figure tilted its head. You left. The hand surged up again, grabbing her legs, her arms, dragging her down toward the broken floor. The water was freezing now, thick and heavy, pulling her under. As her head slipped beneath the surface, the cabin vanished. There was only the lake. Endless. Dark. Full of shapes drifting just out of sight. Around her, faces emerged, dozens of them, eyes open, mouths moving soundlessly. And far below, something vast shifted. Watching. Waiting. The surface of Okanagan Lake grew still again. By morning, the cabin was empty. Dry. No sign anyone had ever been there. Except for one thing. 3 wet handprints on the inside of the front door. Tapping. Waiting.